Okay guys, today I'm going to be reviewing Chaos Double Agent. This guy is pretty cool and I've wanted him for a while. I picked him up from Target and he is pretty cool. So let's get into the review. Okay. So taking a look at accessories, he comes with his drum gun that has like a super cool wrap on it. And it has a bunch of gold on it too. It's pretty cool, but mine did come with like a little paint smudge right there. And then his second accessory is his harvesting tool. Now, this harvesting tool is the same harvesting tool that came with Chaos Agent, just the normal one. And I like it better in gold though. It looks a lot better in gold. I don't have the actual normal Chaos Agent, but I wanted this one because he looked cooler. And then his back bling is his third accessory. It is pretty cool. It's the same thing as the normal Chaos Agent too, but it has like goo coming out of it, like floating upwards. It has glue floating upwards there and there. I really like it. It's pretty cool. And then the final accessory that actually didn't come with the normal Chaos Agent. The gun didn't come with the Chaos Agent, but but this one is a replaceable head. Now this replaceable head is very, very cool. It's like gooey and stuff, and has goo floating upwards. So I can't put it on camera because it's very, very tight. So I took off his head and I'm gonna try to replace it. Yeah, it's very tight right now, so I'm probably not going to replace it right now, but I will show you off when I get back on camera. Okay, so I got his head on. His arm does come off, but it's not that big of a deal. It pegs back on, and it's like kind of posable. You can like do that. And I think it's kind of the same thing on the other arm, but not that much. So, he looks pretty cool with his gooey head. His gooey head doesn't get like that much motion, but let me try flipping it the other way. I like it this way because you can't see, like, it's like kind of plain, like under his chin, like right there, and there's no like wrinkles and goo right there, but now you can see it a little more. You can see the wrinkles a little more on the back and kind of on the front too. But he looks pretty cool with his head, his gooey head, but I'm probably gonna keep his normal head on because I'm not gonna have this head on the whole time. It just doesn't look right to me because like his neck's like super tall with his head on, and his head's like super long, and you don't get a lot of movement. I'm only gonna have it when he reveals himself, like who he is, to like some of the good guys, because I'm gonna make this guy like a bad guy, just because he's gonna like be working with like the wild cards. So yeah, but you can see. So taking a look at the details, let me take off this head and snap on the other head like that. And unlike the other one, these like hoses go into his back. So that's cool, I guess, but they don't really fit in there very well. Like when I put it in, it kind of just falls out. Oh, I guess not. It was working for me. Oh. Okay, so taking a look at the details. He didn't have much details. It's just a guy in a white and gold suit, but taking a look at his head. His head's gold, white eyes, it's like a mask. There's the hoses, and there's basically just the white suit with like some like gold things in there. Gold buttons, gold tie, gold pocket things. And then he has like gold buttons on the side and gold underhand or a gold hand under the glove. And he has gold shoes, white socks. He's pretty cool, but he didn't have much detail. I don't really care though, because it's just a guy with a suit on, so they can't put too much detail into this. And so let's get into him with the accessories. So he comes, so you can put his backpack on, and then you can put his harvesting tool in his hand. There are grips, but I don't like the grips. I just like him holding it on like the gold parts instead of the black grip parts. And you can get the drum gun and stick it in his hand. So he looks pretty cool with his accessories. So yeah, I like him with his accessories. So I'm probably just gonna have him like with his harvesting tool and his gun, like both accessories, because I think he looks pretty cool. With just his like gun, he doesn't. I feel like it's like you're taking out like the unique part about him. Like that's what I do. Like I like to have like with like the Fortnite guys, I like to have their harvesting tool and their gun. Unless their harvesting tool is like a dual one, I just like the gun. But yeah. So let's get into comparison. So I do have some comparisons for you guys, but before I do comparisons, I did forget to do articulation. So let me take out all the accessories. Okay. So taking a look at articulation, starting at the head, he can look that far down, that far up, and lots of tilt. And then he had his going down to his arm, it goes that far up, and then it swivels all the way around. Double joint at the elbow, goes all the way up, and then it going down to the wrist, has like a up and down hinge for the wrist. It's pretty cool. It can go pretty far. And then there's nothing at the waist because there is the suit, so the leg goes up that far back, and that far out, pretty far out. And then his legs go all the way back, and then his ankles go that far back and that far forward, and then there's a rocker at the ankle. This guy's a pretty skinny guy, so he is gonna get pretty good articulation. So yeah, so taking a look at comparisons, first let me get his accessories and his hands and stuff. Okay. So taking a look at comparisons, he's like an average height, I would say. So I have my previously reviewed Metal Mouth right here. I'm sorry for the filming conditions I had. I was sick, I had a cold, so that's why I was sniffing and I sounded a little bit weird. So I'm sorry for uploading that video when I was sick. But thank you guys for watching it though. I really appreciate how you've watched it. So let's get into more comparisons. So that's Metal Mouth. Metal Mouth is a little taller than Chaos Double Agent. He's only like, I don't know, less than or actually probably like a millimeter. So let me set him off to the side. My next comparison is another guy in a suit. So he is about like a little more than halfway, a little like a head, 2 heads over his waist. So this guy is the ghost agent from the little box packs. I forgot what they're called. But I made my own advent calendar this year by using like toilet paper rolls and gluing them in the shape of like a Christmas tree and painting them like green and brown for green for like the tree part, and then brown for the stem. And then there's 24 toilet paper rolls. And there's 24 pieces in here, so that was pretty good. So yeah, those are also the Fortnite packs are like perfect for advent calendars because they have just the right amount of stuff in them for an advent calendar. And then the year before, I made like the same thing but in a different shape of an advent calendar. I got the Grotto Henchman last year. So yeah, that's him. And then the other guy in a suit that I have is Wild Card. This is just one of the wild cards I have. I have all the wild cards. I got the squad mode pack. But he is gonna be partnering up with this guy in my universe when I play, like when I'm going on my vacation to Hawaii for spring break. So yeah. So those are comparisons. Now let's get into my overall thoughts. So my overall thoughts for Chaos Double Agent are pretty good. My only gripe that I have with him is his right arm always tends to fall off. It's just hard when I'm trying to move it. It just falls off. So you can see there's a gap. It's like a little like weird joint thing that moves around and then it just pops off. And then that's the only gripe I have with him. His arms don't bend all the way down, except for this one because it has like that joint. But it doesn't move all the way down, so I don't like that. But that's pretty much the only things that I don't like about him. The other things I like about him is that like the colors. Like I really like the gold. I like the wrap on the gun. The wrap on the gun's pretty cool too. And then I really like his head too because you can pretend he took off his mask. So yeah. So those are actually, I would give this overall. I would give this 4.5 out of 5 stars because I do have 2 gripes about it, but they're tiny, so that's why it's 4.5. So those are my overall thoughts. And before I end this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate that because I just started my channel and I don't have a lot of subscribers, so I would appreciate if you subscribed. So thank you, and I will see you in the next review, hopefully. Bye guys.